in our front box here, I just put a couple carabiners on here to keep it locked down. So if you ever want to take it off, just remove the carabiners. And this is the same kind of latch that you'll see when we go inside on the top as well.
Okay.
And inside we just have our spare tire and the battery. Now there's a fuse down in here. You see this little guy to the side? So if you ever like have your Meerkat in storage, just go ahead and remove that fuse.
Yep. Okay, so this fuse right here.
Just pop that out. I would tape it to the top of the battery just to make sure that it doesn't do a slow drain on the Meerkat's battery over time. It basically just disconnects the battery.
Okay.
And you have it in storage. I'm going to reattach these so it's safe for travel.
So excited. Oh my goodness.
A lot of fun. Now, working our way around, you got the brand new bumpers, brand new feature. This is your solar plug. So if you ever want to connect a solar panel, it's called an SAE port, pretty universal. So you can just have a freestanding panel and plug it right in. Just make sure that that panel has a charge controller on it so you don't accidentally overcharge the battery. That's a good idea to have chocks on. I just pulled a couple things from the truck, but a couple chocks to make sure the trailer doesn't go anywhere is a good idea.
Okay.
Now,
so these come with it, or
no? You'll need a wooden block or something like that.
Okay.
Now there are lugs underneath here, so before your first trip, go ahead and pop this off. You can see a little notch right here, so you can pop off that cover, and then just make sure the lugs are tight. We tie in them to 92 pounds, but after that, you usually want to do that about once a season.
So how do I know what's 92 pounds?
Well, torque wrenches are adjustable, so you can adjust how much strength it actually takes to make it tight. An adjustable torque wrench would work great for it.
So I need to buy an adjustable torque wrench?
I'd probably recommend it, yeah. Probably be a good idea.
Okay.
And you can just get those on Amazon.
A specific brand, or it just says adjustable torque wrench?
Yeah, any adjustable torque wrench would do.
And then tighten it to what?
92 pounds.
92 pounds, okay.
Tires are good to keep at 51, but you could actually do less pressure. We oftentimes have Meerkats under less pressure because it's so light. You really don't need to have it up to that recommended 51. Mine, I usually have it at 35, maybe 40. So feel free to keep it lower if you prefer that. Temporary plate right here. Again, the real one will arrive in the mail. And we'll go over the hookup process and everything, but before each time, you'll want to make sure that your turn signals are working. Make sure you have really good connection there. Now on the door here, we have two locks, the handle and the deadbolt. The deadbolt's the safest for traveling because it actually puts a cylinder right through there. And when I'm camping, I like to only use the deadbolt. That way there's no chance of me accidentally locking the keys inside the trailer. Really ruin a trip that way. Now in here, we also have our stabilizer crank. So you have 4 stabilizers, 1 in each corner. All we do is insert it onto this little hex here, and then crank downward. Now, just till it's a good firm connection with the ground, you don't want to actually level with that. You just want to make it stable.
Okay.
And this is where the sink will drain from. So if you want to let the water drain out, simply remove this cap and it will go straight out.
Okay. So get to bring a bucket?
Exactly. It's a very good idea.
Pretty hot day.
Oh, yeah. Pretty toasty.
So there's a spot for it in there. Okay.
Yeah, it's right in there. Now, also in there is the cover for our front window.
Okay. Oh, for here?
And the case for our camping stove.
Okay, so for this window here, if it was to get chipped by a driver, something like that, what type of window is it? Is it a standard, or am I going to run into any issues getting that fixed?
No. I mean, it's just let us. We would have to do it since that's actually a hand bent window, so we make those ourselves essentially. Okay. But if you ever need a new one, just let us know. We've done that before.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty rare for something like that to happen just because it's so much higher. But you know, we're always here for you if you do run into that.
So those aren't scratches that I'm seeing in that top left corner?
Where, like up here?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's just a little,
Okay.
little glue or something. Yep, no problem. Now our battery monitor is right here, so we can actually see 12.7, which is a pretty full charge. And then you can pop this off if you want to reveal the USB chargers.
Okay.
Also is a older style
Cigarette lighter?
Correct. And then if you're not using those or the battery monitor, you can just turn the whole thing off, just so it doesn't drain the battery a little bit.
Nice. What's this one for?
That's just the light underneath here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's easier to see at night, but yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now our camping stove is in here. And we gave you a little butane canister too to use.
Let me take a picture of that. Thank you. So I just need to keep getting these, like.
Exactly, and I might stock up with them before the end of the year because I hear a ban's going to be coming into effect pretty soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it'd be a good idea to stock up, I think. Now, also in here, so we gave you a couple of these carabiners. There's a couple extra ones, just like for the top up here.
Okay.
I also gave you an extra window clip, so if this ever breaks or something like that, we got an extra one here to use.
Is it likely to break?
Well, as long as you do it properly, where you lift with both hands like this, so it doesn't torque it too much, then you can. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't, you know, put too much force on it or something, they shouldn't break.
Okay.
Yeah, so generally only from misuse that they would.
Oh, so it clips in.
Right.
Okay.
Just for doing like a half and half deal. Now.
And this one's not a real one.
That's right. That's a false one. Oh, and so just feed the water container right into this hose, and that will run right up to the sink here.
Okay. Oh, so there's no water thing in there?
Correct. Yeah, you just put like a 2.5 gallon sparklets jug in, and that works great.
So the bottom piece is it fished in, or like what part goes in here? This, or what part do I put in
this
there?
one here.
Okay, so that goes in the water jug.
Yep.
Okay.
Right in.
And then how do you flush it? Like if I needed to make it like say if I wanted to have that drinking water as well. Or not advised.
I mean, I guess you could, but you know, personally, I wouldn't have drinking water in there myself. A lot of people do. I just personally wouldn't. I don't know, just because I like it. You know, just because it does go through the hose and everything like that. I'll generally keep my drinking water separate. So
don't turn it into a kegerator.
Correct. That'd be something to see though.
Don't put a box of wine.
Right.
I'm just double checking. I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Now our hanging closet is in here. So you can just lift this up, and you have all that storage space down there too.
Oh, and an outlet in there.
Yeah.
Extra.
Outlet.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, it's pretty safe to travel with this up. With these newer tables, they're much more secure. So feel free to travel with it like that. Yeah, and it's got a little catch here, a little knob, so you can tighten and loosen it that way.
So would that strip out or no?
No, I haven't seen it do it yet. Yeah, they're pretty darn secure.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can do that over and over without any problems.
Man, the one I had in my Class B van was so loose and janky.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, these are pretty darn secure. I mean, you could take it off and put it in this compartment here if you wanted to, like if you're gonna have a particularly rough trip. But you know, just getting around town or something, quick trip to the store, I'd probably just keep it up.
Okay, nice.
Now, with our ceiling fan here, all you do is crank it open, and then select whether you want it to blow in or out. And it's got a low, medium, and high speed.
Okay.
And just turn it to off, and make sure it's all the way lowered, of course, when you're on the road.
Okay.
You don't want it flying off. A couple more compartments here. We also have an LED light under here. And we have individual reading lights here.
Okay.
Smoke alarm.
Nice. What are those two? Oh, that's just the build. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that opens as well.
Yes. Now remember with these windows, always have the, you know, if you want to seal it up well, make sure it's on this innermost position here and not the middle rung, because that's going to leave a little bit of air going through it.
What do you mean?
So you might want to take a picture of that too. So you see how this little guy here is going on the furthest innermost position, as opposed to in that middle.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
that exactly, yeah, that middle would leave a little air coming through, which you don't want when you're traveling.
Okay. Nice.
Now for our top, same latch really is on the front box, and you have the new pneumatic lift system, which makes it so easy to raise and lower it. It's really nice. So it pops off each side, just like that. And then I'm just going to raise it with one hand. Beautiful. And then push here and here, and snaps right in.
Nice.
And you can also close these up. Just watch your fingers, because this fabric is a little sharp, so that's why we put these extra extenders on here, just to keep your fingers further away from it.
Okay, thank you.
Now to close up, you know, it's self-supporting, so I'm just going to pull here and then lower it just with one hand. I'm going to push the fabric back. We're going to latch that triangular piece and pull down. Carabiner on, so it can't wiggle open.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same
And
thing
extra
over here.
good for safety too, right?
Exactly. Yep, very good for safety.
Okay.
Now you do have your bed extender here as well. All you have to do is just raise this up, and then it's got the little supporting board. You can feel it just snap right in and brace it. Really easy.
Okay. Nice.
Porch light is right here, so that's the one on the outside. We can have to go outside to see it, but yeah. Yeah, it's just a little thing, but yeah, it works well.
Nice. That's awesome. All the times I've visited, I've never seen that one.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
So let me switch over here. Put this back in here. And you said that's for the cooktop.
I'm sorry?
That case was for the cooktop.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that's about it for the inside. Of course,
So these just pulls out. So to take this off, to take the table off, to put.
Just unscrew this. Wiggle it off. I have to do a little bit more. So take a look here. Yeah, wiggle it off. And then this whole space here is open, so feel free to just pop it right in there.
Pop it in there. Okay.
And then push your foot on this little knob, on the little button here. And I just turn counterclockwise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really much more secure than older styles. And it's just a little screw on the bottom, so.
Nice.
And I don't know if it's really necessary, but I do like to push that button down as well when I'm screwing it back in. I think it just goes a little smoother.
Okay.
Till it's tight. And now we reapply the table. Wiggle it on, and then righty-tighty. Keeps it very secure.
Nice. Okay, and then did I get the porta potty and stuff?
Oh yes. Very simple to use. So this is a Thetford 135, a really easy model to use. Oh, and to keep this wooden piece back, you can just connect it to this little knob there.
Okay.
So all you have to do is fill in water into this tank here. You can also use cleaning fluid as well mixed in with the water just to keep things more sanitary.
Like Fabuloso?
They make special like toilet porta potty fluid.
Oh, okay.
So this is your flush here. And to open this, just pull this little latch here.
Okay.
And that will release everything down, then you just flush.
Okay.
Then when you want to release it, all you do is engage that little blade again to cover it. And then back here, I'm just going to pull this, disconnect the top part, and this is our container right down here. So all I do is flip this around, take off the cap, and then hit this release button here.
So nothing's spilling out of here.
Correct, because it's got that blade covered.
Okay. So how do you clean that cover?
Oh, well, you can always pour water back in through here, swish it around, and then you can, of course, always, just do a couple clean flushes through it just to get everything cleaner as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then hook it back on.
Just like so. Snaps into position.
Perfect. Super excited. The kids are getting out of, they're having winter recess.
Oh, gotcha.
Or Christmas break or winter, whatever they're calling it.
Oh yeah. They off to like early January or something. Oh, that's fun.
So just in time. Oh my
Perfect.
goodness.
A lot of fun.
So these seats are made out of what?
They're vinyl.
Okay.
Yeah, and the foam is actually 3 different types of foam that we combine just to make it better quality. So yeah, they're actually pretty comfy.
Nice. So if any tears in them within the year or any factory warranties on
if
them?
there was any defect or something, but if you accidentally key it or something, that's not covered. But any defect, if it came unsewn there or something like that, anything that's a workmanship issue, that's totally covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, have you seen anyone do any customization on the flooring?
Not really. This is a pretty tough vinyl flooring. A lot of people just leave it alone. It's really easy to clean.
Okay.
But yeah, most people just leave that part alone.
Okay. And I'm trying to remember, did you say there was a history behind these knobs in particular? Why that design?
No, not really. Just thought it was one that looked good. Yeah, no real secret behind it.
Okay.
Oh, and you can also lock yourself in at night by hitting the deadbolt, which you can turn on inside.
Perfect. And it has a catch. Hey! It's here! Woo! Hey, AJ! Oh, you guys started already? The cookies started? Is that tomorrow? Friday, okay. Woo.
You're going to have to show this off to all the neighbors.
I know, I plan on it.
Okay, so hooking up, pretty easy process. All I'm going to do is just kick out the little stopper I have in there so we can move it around. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot this. This is your 110 charger right here, so a normal extension cord will keep your Meerkat charged up.
Okay.
Okay, so hooking up. And do you want me to leave you hooked up and then so you can get it in later, or how do you want to do that?
Oh, because I need to figure out how to back this thing up and do all that good stuff, but...
You want me to leave you hooked up so you can practice around here and stuff then?
What time do you have? What time is it?
2.
Okay, because I got class down in San Diego.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and this worked out. Yeah.
And then just unhook it there if you want.
And then we could probably put it in the driveway, face it that way, so it just looks like a vehicle.
Yeah, sure. If you want.
Okay,
No
yeah.
problem. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it right up to the wall here. And I have my little binding mechanism here up in the up position so it can go on. So now I'm going to raise the tongue this way. Okay, just till it's barely over there. Scoot it on. And now I'm going to lower it down. Now as I'm doing this, I'm pushing back on the trailer just to keep the ball towards a more front position so it doesn't interfere with the mechanism.
Okay. So how do you know when it's on good?
That's a good question. So now once the wheel is off the ground, the way I'm going to double check that is by palming this down, which engages it. And we see that little trigger went over there, right? See how that went over the catch?
Okay, yeah. Hold on, let me zoom in. All right, so this trigger went over this little thing here.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. So then I'm going to engage this little cylinder here just to keep it from wiggling open on the road. Now the way to make sure that's actually all locked we're going to go the opposite way now and raise the tongue of the trailer up. So what we're looking for here is to make sure that the trailer's taking the weight of the mount too, so that means we're locked on. Oh yeah, and this point we're raising up the truck so we know that this is fully engaged. Just a good safety thing to do every time. Make sure you're fully attached.
So if it starts raising the truck, then it's already on. It's all the way on there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we can remove our wheel. We'll connect our 7-pin. Now what we're looking for here is make sure the latch goes over this little catch here. So when I insert it like this, I want to make sure that that little piece there went right over that. You see that?
This piece?
Right down here, yeah. The lid catch is on there to make sure it can't pull out.
Let me see. Pull this down. Okay, so that little catch thing.
Yep.
Okay.
That way it can't pull out. And then we just do our safety chains. Now we're going to cross these. That's what they say to do. Oh, you got a pretty big. Yeah, you might want to get a carabiner, like a bigger one, obviously, or those D-link or C-link chains. Like they kind of look like a semicircle. They just hook on here.
I have no idea.
I'll send you a picture of one. Okay. But basically, it's just because this is a little too thick here. I can't really get the catch over, you know. But I'll send you a link to one. Yeah, it's just a little thick there, so I'll send you a link to the piece you need. They have them anywhere. Home Depot, any place would have them.
And you'll send the size that I need.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very, very common. So yeah, just cross those. Make sure it doesn't go on that way. Just double check. Yeah, close, but yeah, we're gonna need one of those for it.
So the issue on this one is that this is too thick.
Right, I can't get this part over.
Yeah. Can't get which part? This part.
This part, yeah. So that's okay. I'll send you a link to it. They're quick and easy to get.
So then they'll be able to take this off and switch it out, or what?
Oh no. So you would just, you could just keep them separate, and then whenever you're hooking up the Meerkat, just pop on those rings, and then hook this onto the ring.
I might be lost.
Okay, gotcha. Let me see if I can find a picture. It might make it a little easier.
So these are still be on here, but I'll be getting additional ones.
Right. So it's basically just like one more loop, so that this can connect to here better.
So
like
they would take this off.
No, you'd still use that.
If it doesn't go on, how do I use it?
Let me see.
Just in time for Christmas break. Ooh, wee. I'm gonna put a nice wrap on there. But I might not need to, because it kind of goes nice with the white letters on the truck.
The exact name of it escapes me, but as soon as I get back, I'll figure out the exact name of it and send you a link.
Okay.
So yeah, then once that's on, so then all we do is check the lights. So if you want to go ahead and power up the truck and then just give me like a left and right and a brake, we'll make sure that we're getting signals on the mirror.
All right. Good night. All right, y'all. This is my Christmas gift to me, and I am testing this thing out with the F-150 Lightning. Let's see.
Okay, left is good.
Left is good. Okay.
Right is good. And brake. Perfect. Yeah, you're all set.
Nice. Oh my goodness. So everything works. So would I need to use this trailer pro stuff in here?